Okay, I'm officially starting on this hike now. I'm about half a mile in. As you can see, I'm a little bit out of breath, but I want to start this video by just showing you what I have for like a long day hike on my body. So it's about 65 degrees. So I did just start in a t-shirt, but I will show you what I have for layers afterwards. In a few minutes here in my actual bag, but I'm just wearing like a good sweat wicking t-shirt. And then I basically always wear either a legging, but I really liked, they're just this Arc'teryx women's hiking pant, and they've just been fantastic. I'm 5'10", so it's just been really good to find something that's long enough. Hate things that are just like this much too short. And then a really good pair of hiking boots. I've loved these ones. These are my ride or die. I always have a backpack with me, even if it's just a quick hike. And then just because this is a longer hike and I am solo female by myself, I do have my inReach on. I don't always have that, but for longer hikes when I might be out of reception, I definitely have that with me. All right, let's continue, and I will let you know my first snack shortly. I am at my first stop, about 2.5 miles in. It is beautiful here. So I have a larger bag here. I just like to be prepared. In general, also, I won't go over it, but I always have my dog Thor's stuff, which includes a leash, includes like his water bottle kind of thing, easy for him to drink out of and stuff like that. But I will start with the very first thing. Doesn't matter how short or long the hike is going to be, should be water. So I really like a bladder so that it just is easy to suck out of while you're hiking. You don't actually have to stop. I normally will also have a water bottle. Always bring way more water than you're expecting. You never know if you didn't drink enough the day before and you're suddenly way more dehydrated. I always say too, you never know if you come across another hiker and they're like, do you have any water? Like, it'd just be nice to be able to share that with them. And then obviously I always have extra normally for Thor, so that adds weight. Luckily, since we're in Mammoth Lakes, there's tons of water for him to be drinking the whole way. In my bag, and I start my hike with, is sunscreen. I will always put it on before. In general, I mean, I also use like SPF 70 or 110. I know it gets really thick. I just get very burnt very easily. I do not tan, but also when you're hiking, obviously you're gonna be going into higher elevations. For me, right now, I mean, Mammoth Lakes is like 7,000 and I'm hiking to 10,000. The higher you get, the worse the sun is for your skin. It has way more, you know, it's just putting off way harsher rays, and you're way more likely to get burnt, and it's going to be a worse burn. I have so many horror stories, and make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to share some of those of friends who are like, you were right, I should have worn sunscreen. Not only, of course, is that going to be healthier for your skin, but it's just going to actually help you not get burnt. So definitely always have it in your bag. Since I'm doing an 11-mile hike today, I will also apply probably like 3/4 of the way through as well. Depending on the area that I'm actually hiking in, I a lot of times will have some sort of rain jacket. If I'm like in Arizona or, I don't know, just a warmer place, it'll just be like a shell. You never know if it's gonna be raining. You can see today, it's beautiful, beautiful out. But I will say when I've ended at like the end of a hike or at the summit, you're always going to be a lot more cold. You're like probably going to be sweaty, and that sweat's going to dry, and you're all of a sudden going to be chilly. So I always bring a larger jacket, and I will show you that at the top. And I almost for sure, even though I'm sitting here sweating and it's hot, I almost for sure will be putting that on. But regardless, make sure you have some other extra layer, especially if it's windy or it could rain. All right, so obviously one of my favorite subjects would be food, and one of the things, of course, that you want to be bringing a decent amount of, and you never know if you're going to be more hungry or not. The first thing is I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat right now, and then in general I will just show you throughout my day, throughout my hike, so you kind of get a feel how often I do eat. So the first one, and let me grab it. So this first one is actually partly for myself. It is partly for my dog. You're going to see. I also like Thor to be able to have some calories in him, and he doesn't just grab his dog food, I guess, when we're on long day hikes. So I always kind of feel bad if he's not getting some calories. So this is what I do share with my dog throughout the day. So it's just some sort of beef jerky or turkey sticks. He probably almost, like, his ears might have perked up when he heard turkey sticks. But these are just awesome. I just have these little, that's a bad one to show, but these little ones here. These are just a little local brand here in California. And they just said, it says snack, stick ends, and pieces. So they're really easy. Would you like one? And so they're just easy to snack on. They're easy just to grab. And my dog very, very much likes them. So here during my first break, I'm gonna grab a handful of these and continue showing you some of my snacks today. I always just leave in my backpack is a chapstick. This is always my favorite one. I get chapped lips. You can also burn your lips, so a good little SPF in there is always handy. I know, like, no one likes chapped lips, so like if you're just hiking and you happen to, you know, all of a sudden, especially if you're dehydrated, you might lick your lips more. Just have it in there, just have it sitting there. I always have like just one of these in like a purse, each bag that I have, anything like that. Other thing is sunglasses. In general, when I'm just doing like a more like, I don't know, laid back casual hike, that's especially more at like sea level, I'll just bring like, I don't know, my beach sunglasses, just something pretty generic. When it's higher in elevation, you really want to make sure you have really good sunglasses. You don't need to be as extreme as I am going to show you here, but I actually have like mountaineering sunglasses that are insane, and they also have like the sides here, as you can see. Let me show you and show you how cool I look in these. But anyways, honestly, they are like, but sun is not coming in there. If you follow me, I've done like Aconcagua and tall volcanoes all over Ecuador. And if you do not have these, something that's very, very high, like against the sun, your eyes are just going to get very, very burnt. So in general, just for your eye health, I would just bring some sort of pair of sunglasses. And if you're going to be going into elevation, I would bring a lot better of a pair. All right, so now I am just over 4 miles in. It's a nice shaded area, so I think I'm just gonna grab a quick snack. I don't actually think I'm gonna sit down. I think I'll just grab it and continue walking, but I will take my bag out and show you what it is. And this is probably my favorite hiking snack. Dried mangoes. This is like an enormous bag from Costco. I have it for the entire week of hiking. I would not recommend getting a huge one for hiking in general, like, because then you'll bring it home and then you're just gonna snack on them, because dried fruit's delicious. A lot of times when I'm just doing something like this, or if I'm doing like a multi-day hike, I will get the big one from Costco. Otherwise, I will just go to just some sort of store that has more of like the bins, so that I can just get exactly how much dried fruit I need. Obviously, this is mango, which is delicious. I also like dried apples, any of those kind of dried fruit. They're just like a good source of quick calories. They're delicious. They just have kind of like a burst of sugar for your energy levels, and they can be out in the sun and not go bad. So happy with this. All right, so as you were able to see, I got to the beautiful lake destination. It was absolutely stunning. I have just been enjoying it. I want to get out of the sun though for a little bit and just get into some shade. So I'm just kind of back behind the trees quickly right now. I'm actually not very hungry, so I just wanted to show you, like, if I were to have a large lunch maybe at the summit or something like this, what exactly I would have. I either would, if I was actually at home and hiking from there, I would probably make a sandwich early that morning, either a peanut butter and jam, to be honest, or just kind of some sort of, you know, ham and cheese. Since I am traveling, I typically will just go to a grocery store that morning and either in the deli section grab a sandwich, or lately I've just been really enjoying like these just salads that are super easy. I don't know, I just feel like when I'm traveling I get like no vegetables in, so this is helping. And who doesn't like Caesar salad? But like I said, I'm probably just going to put this back in my bag, and then I will have it once I get down to the trail at maybe the trailhead again, or just like later on in the day. I am going to have a quick little snack though before I do go down. So this is the final kind of quick little snack that I normally always have, because these are great because I normally just throw a few of these in the bottom of my bag, and sometimes they just can sit there because they're not going to go bad. But it's the Cliff. I really like the white chocolate macadamia nut. Who doesn't like that? These are delicious, and like for 260 calories, they're just a good little burst calorie. Easy way to get a bunch of energy, and then that should take me all the way back down to the trailhead. I do hope that this video did help. If you're new to hiking, I do have quite a few other videos, and I will link those below for beginning hiking tips. But if you did like this video, make sure you comment that below just so that I know and can make some more of these videos, just to give you all some future, hopefully, tips and tricks from my life. Thanks so much for watching. Keep living life. Bye.